Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you guys?
Very good.
Married, and
Oh.
yeah, so we've been just getting that all set up and getting
Yeah,
her over here in the United States.
How are you
It's
liking it so far, Anna?
I like it. Well, I love the nature. Everything is way bigger. Every tree is bigger. Every squirrel is bigger. Every animal seems to be bigger. And that's very interesting.
Just everything is bigger.
Everything is bigger. I had my first Walmart experience. That was so cool. Like, yeah, for me, everything right now is exotic. So no matter what I see, I'm like, oh wow,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, everything's
Yeah.
new. It's
Yeah, it's a
exotic.
lot of big things here in America.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah, but
I like it. Yeah, it's interesting and it's kind of similar, but also totally different. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a little
yeah,
bit like
definitely.
another planet, but not too much.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you're coming over. I when I saw you guys wedding pictures on Instagram, I was like, they finally did it.
Yeah, it was wild. Who would have
I
thought?
was like literally bawling for like 10 minutes. I was like, I'm so
No
happy
way.
they done the
Really? That is
Oh,
so cool.
yeah. Oh.
It feels like magic. It's
Hmm.
like,
Yeah, and it was also a bit almost spontaneous. Not entirely spontaneous, but kind of.
was it?
Yeah, it
From
was.
your perspective?
Yeah, from my perspective.
Nothing
Here's
wrong with a
this.
little spontaneity, you know?
Yeah, from Anna's
Nothing wrong
perspective,
with
it's
it.
spontaneous. From my perspective, I'm scheming and planning, and I'm gonna get this. How am I gonna get this girl to marry me? I love this girl.
And I'm like, okay.
Okay, let's do it.
She's like, "Oh, all
You'll
right.
do.
Why not? I love you too. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
how's
Love you
everything
too,
been? I
Kate.
know
Love you too.
how's everything been? I know I haven't been very active on Discord, but how's it been going over there? I've
Oh,
been I've been
yeah.
working on like a bunch of stuff. I just got a new job. You know, you guys know I'm trying to get into New York right now. So for next
Mhm.
Yeah.
year, and it's been a lot.
Yeah, it's going well. Also, I haven't been that active either, so good. Mainly because there was so much change, like the wedding, moving, and everything, and I was focusing more on the content part and a bit less on community, which I want to change. I really want to change that and build it up. So I started advertising the Discord again last week. But in between, not too much happened. It's the same people. The only thing that happened is that I met someone from the Discord who followed the podcast, the Insanity podcast, from Canada, and I met
Oh
the girl
wow.
because she was traveling to Germany, and yeah, and we met up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was very cute. That was an experience because I thought, oh, someone who followed the podcast who I didn't even know or ever talked to or whatever, and she just jumped on the server, and then she was in Germany suddenly, and like that was a really nice experience.
That must have been an awesome experience.
Yeah. What's new
Yeah.
with you?
Yeah.
You've been blowing up on TikTok. Every time I check your feed, it's like you've hit a new plateau where it's like,
Yeah, I'm at 260 something thousand people now. Yeah, so I
yeah,
think so. Let me see. I don't remember. I don't
yeah.
know how I'm
Well,
gonna
a
look at
new like,
myself.
it feels like TikTok works in kind of plateaus where it's like your video, every video will kind of get around like 1,000 or 3,000, but I feel like you've hit where now it's like 10,000. Like every video is like kind of guaranteed
Yeah,
10,000.
I have a lot of videos that hit 10K and up, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, like
I'm
so
millions.
just
cool.
I'm not even trying. I'm just being goofy, being funny. Sometimes there's a video where I'm like seductive and whatever, you know, portraying the energy of Lilith. You guys already know how that is.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
Jack, was it Jack Sparrow? And I think it was like a
Yeah.
million views or something, or
No, Jack Sparrow hasn't gotten a million views yet. What has gotten a million views is the Valian one where I'm a vampire and alien. that one, that one hit 1 million views recently.
That's awesome, and that's like a character you created too, I think, right?
That is my own.
Failure.
That is my own
Yeah,
character.
that's cool.
Who's like a
Yeah,
quote unquote mascot for my brand, Celestial Goth, vampire
that's
alien.
awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
A failure.
yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm now. I mean, now that I have this new job, it's kind of like it's like super tasking, especially me being full time. So it's
Sure,
kind of like
sure.
taking time away from me working on my brand, my
Yeah.
collection. But I mean, it's coming along. I just need to, get the timing right. Still,
Queen Herbie
oh, that
commented.
was crazy.
she did.
That is
I
amazing.
I freaked out
Yeah.
because a friend of hers is actually the person who contacted, like, we became friends. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm friends with Queen Herbie. Like, I can like talk to her." I was like, "Wait, what? Wait, hold on, that was too fast. Wait."
Uh-huh.
He's like, "Yeah, I got you." And so because of him, she was able to see my video. So I was like, "What?" So
Did you send her clothes or something? Did you
was
send her clothes or something? I don't
I
know.
would love to send her clothing, but
It feels like
I don't
you're
think
hot. You're
I
hot
don't
right
think
now, Key. You're hot. You gotta go.
I'm scared.
Yeah, but you
No,
have to do
I
it.
would. I would. I think I just need to get this collection done first, and then I start advertising, sending out my stuff to people, and be like, "Hey, I just did this. Send it out. Like, share it. Whoever."
What does
Of
it
course,
look
I'm gonna
like,
share it
the
to you
collection?
guys. Hmm?
What does it look like, the collection?
Oh, we'll buy it. You don't have to send it. We'll buy it.
You guys, you know what? I have a picture of the top that I made. The top is finished, so I'll show you guys the top. I haven't finished the bottom yet, but this is like the very first piece
So
of the
yeah,
collection that
show
I'm
it.
creating. So give me a minute. I just gotta. How do I do this again? How do I do this again? Oh no. Okay, here it is.
Cameras? Oh.
I don't.
Okay, hold on a second.
Hmm.
Can you guys still see me or no? I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
can.
As
Okay.
soon as you switch the screens, as you look at something else, then yeah, you
Okay, let
can.
me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Well, that didn't work. Hold on. Oh, I didn't save it. Darn it. Hold on. Let me try this again. Ay. Okay. Okay, now press save. There we go.
Oh
Ooh,
wow.
that's a festival outfit.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
this is definitely like for like Coachella or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is the Lilith top.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
it's gonna
love
be
the
like a crown
necklace.
here, the crown right here. So,
Yeah.
but that's a crystal, and then like chains and everything.
Oh,
It's
nice.
it's definitely let me take this off before. Hold on.
I love the necklace part.
Thank you. I made that too myself. Hold on. I'm trying to get the
Make the
green screen
you
on.
made the jewelry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I made pretty much everything though. I made everything. Yeah.
This is going in the recommendation letter.
Yeah. How are you making jewelry? I find that super interesting because I always wanted to do something like that, but I had no clue how to even start making jewelry myself.
So, you and I can like really talk about that on like I could go hours about that. So I just buy like craft supplies from Amazon. And like you need to have your pliers, sometimes you need to have your glue, like the collar piece that goes right here around the neck that you really need like super glue. So, and I have like the spikes and everything. Here, I'll just show you guys. I'm just gonna have to get out of my seat. Hold on. Let me turn on.
I have a total thing for self-made jewelry. I was also following some Etsy shops in the past because I like pieces that are unusual and that nobody else has. And you only find it, or for now, I only could get it there.
Trying to
Well,
see
like
how do
local
I.
shops.
Oh, that's how I do it. I haven't been. Oh, here we go again. I'm not the best at this. I feel like an old person. Okay.
There it is. That is
Nice.
so
Yep.
cool.
So this is the collar piece. It's like a
Whoa.
whole bunch of studs and spikes on it. So the black
Awesome.
piece and the silver trim are like two separate pieces. So I had to glue them together, and then the spikes I just added in, and
Mm-hmm.
then this is the chain that I had to create.
Mhm.
I had to buy this silver piece as well. So it's all like all of the pieces that I found were like on Amazon except for the fabric. The fabric is no longer made in this color. It's actually made in black and a dark blue, which I think would be better, the dark blue and the black, but this would be like a great
I would
a
love it in
one,
dark blue. Yeah.
yeah, like like the only kind of fabric that you'll ever see. So it's like the only
Mm.
Lilith, like the only Lilith that you will ever see. So yeah, and the crystal, like I said, the moonstone. I created this. I attached all of them, and the shoulder pad even has like a spike on it. The moon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And how long did it take you?
Longer than it should have, because for me, if I didn't have a job and I didn't have all these things that I had to do, it probably would have taken me maybe 2.5 weeks to make.
Mhm.
But instead, it took me like maybe a month or 2 months.
Yeah, but that's still great. And I like so you handcrafted the entire collar yourself and like with wow. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was fun to make. I still have to make the skirt. When the whole thing is finished, because it's meant to fit me only.
Mhm.
I mean, anyone else who can, who's like, similar to my size can wear it. Hopefully, I can get a model that's like, my size and height, eventually, when I want to put it on the runway, when I'm ready to put it on the runway.
I really think you should do it. That's just me. I I know people say, I know there's lots of people say you got to be a certain height and stuff like that. You just
If
have,
it's your brand, why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have thought of like at times, like for certain, like every so often, I'll be in my own show, because there's like, man, there's like so many ideas I want to have. I have like one. I don't know if it's gonna be this collection or the next collection, but for one of my future collections coming up, I want it to like all of my models to have masks, like very
Mm.
well decorated masks,
Mm.
and me being probably like the last person
Uh,
to walk, and at the end of the runway I reveal my face and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's her. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I have thought of that. I'm also trying to get my music in, and I want my music to be a part of my fashion. So I
You
just
have
I
your
it's a lot.
music in the fashion show.
And then my little music studio is in my closet right now. Uh, so, oh man, I literally have no time to sleep. I run off of coffee and fumes. That's just
Mm.
yeah. I'm always working. I'm always on my feet. So
But that's great.
yeah,
That's
I'm trying my best. I really am trying
yeah,
my
and the
best.
product looks good.
Hmm?
And the product looks good. You
Thank
can
you.
will you sell it in TikTok shops?
I don't know if I can't sell that because, like I said, it's the only one with the fabric that's no longer it's no longer sold, is no longer selling anymore. So I can't particularly sell that. However, I probably would, like, if I was to get the other fabrics, I probably would sell it. Like, I probably would sell the top. I don't know if I would sell the skirt.
If I had such a big community, I would do that. I would make jewelry. I love the jewelry part. Like that's just maybe just because it's my thing. But I would just make the jewelry. I would wear them in my videos, and then I would sell them in the TikTok shop.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking that. I'm going to wear this whole outfit along with like these other accessories that I got for it. I don't know what they are, but they're like fingertip cuffs where it's like a not a needle, but it's like a cone, like finger cones that you put on your fingertips.
Yeah.
They're silver, so I'm gonna wear that, and then I have like whiteout contacts, and of course, you guys know I have my vampire teeth, so
Yeah.
there's that too. So it's gonna be like a whole transformation video from, looking like myself to that. And it's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna soon advertise my collection bit by
Queen
bit.
Herbie.
Yeah.
Queen Herbie reached out. Who else? I reached out.
You have. I know a guy who was actually friends with the musician Prince.
Okay.
What?
He reached out. He's very much like on the low. He likes to be in the back. He doesn't like to be in the front. He doesn't like where it's like a bunch of cameras. He's very laid back, but he was a friend to the musician Prince, and he's been wanting to endorse my brand as well, like helping me out. And he's the one I told you, Gary, that I said I needed at least two recommendations. He was the other
Another
one.
one?
He's the other one. So
Do you have your email address in your bio yet? I can't remember if I saw it.
I did, but then I took it off because I had a whole bunch of random people messaging me, and I'm like, take it off, take it off. It was getting really weird. So, it's definitely a pros and cons when you have such a large following. You get your positives, but you also get your negatives, and when you have so much negative, you really have to be careful with how you operate your account. So, I mean, it gets really weird. I get stalkers now, not like constantly, but every so often, there's someone who will like recognize me and want to like really get close to me, and I'm like, and like,
Well, you should be working in fashion entertainment.
And
There's no reason why you shouldn't be.
yeah, and you will always have weird people, and as you grow, there will always be even more. So
that is true. That is very
part
true.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're at Nordstrom's now? Or are you working at Nordstrom's, did you say?
I am working at Nordstrom now.
At the department store? Or
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
not Nordstrom Rack, but yeah, the actual Nordstrom, like the head of it all. It's in the mall. That
Is
huge
it just
ass thing.
a nice fashion store in America?
Oh yeah, it's very expensive too. I'm in the dresses department with the women, so you're getting like House of CB. There's like literally a
I
department
love
of
this one. Yeah.
yeah. There's literally a department full of House of CB. And then you get other brands, like smaller brands, but they're still like, they're still up there. They're not like as prestigious as Versace or Gucci. They used to sell them, but they pulled back.
What I remember, yeah.
Yeah, they pulled back. I know Chanel is still there, but not for clothes. It's more for like beauty.
Accessories?
Yeah. You get other things in Nordstrom, like something Veronica something, I can't remember. There's one called Boss, not Hugo Boss, but it's just Boss. But it's very it's like it's like it's a competitive brand. But I think Neiman Marcus holds a lot more high-end brands. Nordstrom, on the other hand, not so much, but it's still pretty expensive. So,
You're
yeah.
working with oyster farmers.
We were
We were working as oyster farmers
this summer.
this summer.
Is that what you guys were doing? Oh my gosh, I would have loved that. Like just in the ocean, just farming for oysters. Although you guys would have hated me because I love oysters. I would have been on a rock somewhere, just shucking everything and just eating them. Yeah, I'm so serious. You guys were like, Key, we just harvested them. I'm like, and I'm hungry. You guys want one?
Yeah.
This beach, there's so many oysters. You're walking on oysters.
You're walking on them like on sand.
Millions. Like it's sand. Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know. I'll get a plane ticket.
Bring a big spoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like networking is the name of the game. You've proven You've proven you can get attention. You can get like viral videos at will. At will. If you put on an outfit as some character like Black Widow or I don't know who, like some character like how you do with Jack Sparrow, you're gonna get 1 million views.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can get attention. And so
Hi, Chuck.
I really think networking is the name of the game. Like you should be working. Nordstrom's great, but if you wanted, I feel like you could be working in Hollywood, fashion. You're so good.
Yeah, I just wanted to start small. The store manager at this Nordstrom in the Galleria, the store manager is actually a friend of a friend of mine. That's how I was able to get in. Networking, like you said. So I know with that I can transfer to New York easily. I can still have a job there without having to worry about getting a job. Like how to survive. Things of that sort. Because I really wanted to get a job.
You said
At first,
the guy. Sorry to interrupt, but didn't you say the guy who you duet with? He's from New York.
yeah, he's in New York, and he's working to be an actor right now. He's been in a few TV shows already.
For sure.
Yeah, he's already been in a couple of TV shows, so I'm rooting for him. I'm always encouraging him every so often. But yeah, New York is. I've been wanting to be in New York since I was like 16 years old. So.
Oh wait, I have podcasted with Chris the Kodada, but she's a handbag designer.
Oh right.
She's in New York and she designed for Jessica Simpson and I don't know other brands.
He would look so cool with those handbags.
And she has
too.
a great handbag, and Crystal is very cool. She's a wild mix. Like she's on the one hand, she's a very professional, businessy fashion person. On the other hand, she's crazy spiritual. And maybe you would like her. I can send you her Instagram, and you can just say if you would be interested. Maybe I can ask her if I don't know, something if you can connect.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a handbag designer.
She- yeah,
She does handbags. Interesting handbags.
Yeah, they're really unique.
Okay.
Leather.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let me ask you first. Like, I can send you the stuff. I think it's awesome. That's why I invited her too, because she's kind of interesting and she posted cool content too. So.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I would love that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, man, New York, I mean, it's kind of crazy now how it is with the economy and all, but ever since I was a kid, well, not like ever since I was a kid, I've always found New York fascinating. Ever since I was 16, I've wanted to be in New York.
Yeah, I feel that when I was little, for me, New York was always a dream. When I was a kid, that's why when I was, like teenager, but like 12, 13 or something like that, my parents brought me there. But I was basically, for me, that was always the dream city. And I think because I've watched Home Alone so often, I wanted to be there.
Home Alone was like the best movie to watch during Christmas time. One of the best movies to watch during Christmas time. But yeah, it was. I'm just excited.
What if you made a video? Okay, crazy idea. What if you made a video and you're just like, hey, real talk, I'm trying to get out to New York. Who knows what opportunities?
I was thinking that. I was thinking about doing that pretty soon. Like, hey, I'm trying to get into New York. I'm gonna need y'all to help a girl out. Can y'all help a girl out? One of my friends here that I met on TikTok, he's like a big brother to me. Well, I have multiple like big brothers on TikToks.
Whenever your video pops up, I'm like, he's so cool. He's so cool. Yeah.
Thank you. But no, one of my friends, he made a fundraiser for me to help me get into New York. It's a very small like amount, but he set it up, and it was a surprise for me because he didn't even tell me. But he knows how important it is, how important this transition is for me. So he set it up and like put it out there. Hopefully we reach the number. Yeah, New York. being a fashion designer, having more fashion experience, having a job that will actually help me in a way to finance staying there, going to school there, because that's what I really want to do. I really want to get my master's. It's like slowly but surely everything that I wanted is coming to fruition. And you guys know me. I'm very spiritual. I'm a tarot reader, and I'm kind of like an oracle in a way. Like, me manifesting has always been so important to me. I've been working on like my manifestations for years, and finally I'm literally seeing it. I manifested that I was going to graduate. I was able to graduate last year, have my bachelor's degree, and it was so scary because they were literally closing while I was while I was enrolled. The school was closing while I was enrolled, and I said, "Oh my God, no, no, no!" I said, "Please, I was like, you can't close on me." I was like, "You can't." Yes, I was like, "You guys can't close on me. You guys can't close on me." So one of the directors, he was literally like the last one there because everyone was quitting. And when everyone started to quit, I started getting the red flag. I'm like, oh no. Like, why is everyone quitting all of a sudden? Why is everyone leaving all of a sudden? I was like, this school is about to close. I said, please no. I was like praying. I had lit my candles. I had literally just sat there and meditated, and I wished and wished, and I prayed and I prayed, and I said, look, if you can help me get out, I said, whoever is listening, universe, angels, ancestors, whichever, if you can hear me, if you're listening to me, if you can please just help me graduate this year, I promise you I will do all that I can to get my collection together, to go to New York, do what I got to do. If you can do this for me, please just help me do this. I promise you I'll do this. Literally months later, I then got the email that the school was closing, and I freaked out. I went back to my table. I went back to my meditation table, lit my candles again. I said, hey, come on. Like, So literally, a friend of mine, well, he was a friend of mine. We're no longer talking for multiple reasons, but he reached out to the board, and the board reached out to me. The last remaining director of the fashion program, he reached back out to me. He emailed me.
Yeah.
Dr. Jacobson. He said, hey, Kiera, it's Dr. Jacobson. Because he had known me for quite a long time, because beforehand, I was at that same school ever since 2016, and I left in 2019 to go to the military. It didn't work out. And then COVID hit, so I couldn't go back to enroll and finish my schooling. Then after COVID happened, then like COVID was like dissipating, like it was starting to get to the end, and I was able to get in. So Jacobson remembered me from all the way back then. And when he emailed me, he was like, Kiera, it's Dr. Jacobson. I remember you from way back then. You've been enrolled for quite some time. You've been a student for quite some time. I'll tell you what, tell me how many classes you have left. I said, sir, I have at least 7 classes left in order to graduate. He said, okay, is that including the classes that you have now? I said, no, that would include another 4 classes. So that was 11 classes. And he was like, okay, he said, do you want this degree? I said, absolutely. He said, okay, this is what I can do for you. I said, who doesn't want the degree?
You put all the time and money and.
He said, I'll tell you what. If you can give me some documentation of each class, that you can give me some clear, concise evidence that you understand every single class that you're supposed to take, I can make sure that you get a degree, and I can make sure that it's accredited. I said, how long do I have? And he's like, so this was in September, early September of last year. And he said, the school officially closes October 30th. So that's your timeline. I said, got it. Yeah. I said, got it. So for a week, I studied hard. Now, the thing is, a lot of those classes I had already taken, and I wasn't able to pass, unfortunately. But I had already taken them, so I already had a pretty good understanding of what it was already. However, two of them, I had no idea what it was all about, and it was like a whole program, like AI programming with like 3D programming with designing and things of that sort. I had no clue how to work it. I had to teach myself because I didn't have any instruction. I literally had to teach myself how to operate these programs, and I was able to make the documentation within a week. I had to teach myself 3 years of classwork in 1 week. When I say I looked like Squidward when he finally wrote that paper with the I was like, I finished. Here it is. just all flustered, flabbergasted, just disheveled and everything. I sent it to him on a Friday. And he said, okay, thank you. He said, thank you, Kira. I got your email. I will send it to the board of directors and we will see, and I will let you know how it goes. I was so scared for 3 days. And not only that, I was in the middle of taking care of my mother. So not only was I taking care of my mother, like picking her up, dressing her, clothing her, feeding her, I was also working to get my degree. I was working on school. I was staying up until like 5 a.m. to do homework. I was like exhausted. I was scared. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. Monday morning, I got that email with Dr. Jacobson from Dr. Jacobson. He said, "Congratulations, you are officially a graduate." I was like, "Oh my god." And so that, like, literally, I cried so hard.
Mm-hmm.
A couple nights later, I got to my table and I just gave thanks. And I said, "You really pulled through for me. You really did." And I said,
and faster, right? So you made it even faster than the official.
I made a deal. And I made a deal. I said, okay, you helped me graduate this year. I'm gonna keep my end of the bargain. So that's what I've been doing. And it's like ever since then, like all the manifestations that I've been wanting has been coming. I asked for a job that I needed, and that I not just needed and wanted, but both needed and wanted. Like I was like, please just give me a job that I can pull through. I was able to get a job that I actually needed and wanted. I had a job in the fashion industry, and it's definitely a job that I can definitely transfer over to New York easily if I needed to. I'm getting a lot of people contacting me because they're noticing the work that I'm doing. You guys are noticing the work that I'm doing. It's just one thing after another, and I'm just so thankful. So I ain't gonna stop.
How do people contact you? Serious people who want to collaborate, how do they contact you?
There's Instagram, and then there's TikTok. People typically contact me through TikTok because I have a larger following there. Well, here. But on Instagram, I'm also contacted by this jewelry store that I get my stretched ear jewelry from. And I was a model for them one time, and then it stopped for a minute. They want me back, and I'm like,
which one is it?
Urban Body Jewelers. I'll send it to you guys. But yeah, I'm getting myself back into that too. So yeah, but Instagram, I've gotten some people contacting me, like Instagram influencers, and then there's TikTok. I'm not really getting influencers. I'm just getting I don't know how I was able to get in contact with the guy who knew Prince, but he just came across my page and we just started talking. At first I was like, this dude did not know anything about Prince, but then he showed the proof and I said, oh. So yeah, it's a journey, and
Yeah, that's awesome, and it's a great story. Well, I will have to send you Crystal Kodada, and I just have to remember.
That would be so cool.
Be the
if
next...
that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. I would love to meet her, speak to her. That would be awesome. It would be an honor.
If you and Damien were a couple, that'd be so cute. all I'm
You're not the
saying.
first. You're not the first person to tell me that, but okay.
Are you two talking? Can I say this? Are you two talking?
How many people are watching?
Okay.
How many people are watching? Okay, 2 people. We're just friends.
He's a handsome guy. He really is.
He is a cutie
He's a
patootie.
good-looking guy. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'll show you. I'll show you later. They do duets together. Yeah.
He's a
Jacques is
handsome.
jealous.
I'm keeping shut.
You're handsome too, Jacques.
Oh, Jacques, hi, honey.
Gotta keep him light. My phone's gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 7%.
Oh, yeah. TikTok will literally drain the hell out of your phone if you're
Yeah.
not careful.
I'm still working on the video game. It needs to be approved by Meta. And
Oh, yeah.
the past several months has just been all about this girl right here. So
Yeah, and doing my
Yeah.
my bureaucracy things, so I'm legal.
Yeah.
I knew that.
yeah. And so we'll be in touch.
Awesome. Yeah, I really do love you guys. I really do. I'm just like just everywhere. But I know you guys are also everywhere and then trying to
Yeah, all good.
get in the love with each other.
Wild trip. Life
Yeah.
is magic.
Life is magic.
It is indeed.
I'll send you a rec soon,
When do you need it, actually?
December.
December. Oh, easy. Okay.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
actually, hopefully if it can be by next month in November, that would be even better.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get you. Yeah.
Because
Mm,
the deadline is in January, the first week of January, and
Mhm.
I want to, get it in as soon as possible. November at the earliest would be great.
No problem. Get it done.
you
Okay.
deserve it. You earned it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be in touch.
All right. Bye,
All right.
guys. I love
Talk
you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.